on our sideline. Greg and I want to wish a Merry Christmas to everyone out there as we get ready to bring you this game on this very special and meaningful day.
And there's nothing like Christmas Day basketball, Kevin. I'm happy to be here with you, partner, and I can't wait to see these two battle it out.
Now here's James. Kicks to Ilgauskas. LeBron dishes to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
The Cobra passes to Bryant. With the drive, and Bryant throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And James with the basket on the assist by Ilgauskas.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now here's Odom. Odom with a screen on Wade. Bryant. Oh, it just pounded in. Pounded in.
Goodness. Oh! How about that?
Here's Wade after the basket by the Lakers. Bosh, that's the pick for Wade. Bosh in the post. Defended by Odom.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's the Cobra. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Bryant passes to the Cobra. 5 to shoot. Odom a screen. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Off on the layup. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the wing on the left. Bosh kicks to Wade. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Now here's Odom. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Gasol, a screen on Wade. And Bryant throws it down.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
James against Artest. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Miami, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. One for one in the game. The first one falls.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but His basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Here's the Cobra. Odom with the screen for Kobe. Down low, and the dunk by Odom.
Giving up the ball in the two-man game right there. I think Kobe deserves a little more credit for his playmaking ability.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the inside. It's stolen by Odom. And it's the Lakers on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Number 3.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Left side, Bosch. Wade against Bryant. Wade passes to Ilgauskas. Good work defensively by Gasol. Here's the Cobra. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside Bryant. Odom with the screen for Kobe. And he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
And so James will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 3. Bosh, a screen on Artest. LeBron passes to Bosh. And the dunk by Bosh.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So it's the Lakers now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Now here's Wade, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And the rejection by Bryant. Lakers leading by 3. Odom with a screen on Wade. Kobe kicks to Artest. Outside, Odom passes it to the Cobra. 6 on the shot clock. Odom with a screen on Chalmers. The Cobra passes to Odom. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Heat also with a sub. Eddie House is checked in for Chalmers. Now here's Wade. Scoreless thus far. And Ilgauskas kicks to House. To the middle. Ilgauskas, good.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
Here's the Cobra. Beasley, the pass to the Cobra. To the paint. Here's Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
Oh, I love his savvy. His instincts are fantastic. Lamar Odom is a joy to watch play basketball.
Ryan against Wade. House kicks to Wade. The kick out to LeBron. For the 3. It's deflected. Odom, the pass to Kobe. Odom a screen. Odom on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Eddie House.
When Odom uses his length inside like that, it's really hard to contest him without fouling.
The Lakers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Here is House. No scoring in this one. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Kobe against Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to James. Ilgauskas, good. Ilgauskas has got 8.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Kobe with it. He also had a big impact in that win against the Bucks. Inside and stolen by Ilgauskas. Wade left side. Now the pass to LeBron. Pass to House. Over to the left wing. Bosh dishes to House. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Perfect timing on the alley-oop. Bosh has this kind of a connection with his teammates.
Now Bryant. He's got 10. Gasol, a screen on Wade. Here's Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
LeBron kicks to Wade. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Kobe. That shot, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. It's House outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the Cobra. Down low. It's picked off. Here is House. His last outing, he had 8 points. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And some changes here for the Lakers. Steve Novak comes in for Lamar Odom. And it's Crawford in for Kobe. Then for the Heat, Haslam comes in for Ilgauskas. And Jones subbed in for LeBron.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite 2-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Here's the Cobra. 5 on the clock. Novak outside. And Jones pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
House, the pass to Haslam. Excellent D there from Beasley.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Crawford outside. Gasol, a screen on Wade. Stolen by Wade. Jumps up. And then Wade slams it in.
And once Wade grabs the steal, he is off to the races. How about that aggressiveness for a mindset?
Here's the Cobra. Crawford outside. Pass to the Cobra. Clock at 4. To end the run. Into the lane. And he dunks it down.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here's the Cobra. Right side Gasol. No good with the layup. The Heat leading by 5. To the middle, the finish. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by House. Bosh has got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's the Cobra. Drives to the hoop. It's Novak from outside. Drills the three-pointer. And
likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplet.
44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here is House. Nothing on the board. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
The Heat making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Here's the Cobra. He kicks it to Crawford. Inside, Novak dishes to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Cobra. Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by the Heat. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And we welcome you back to NBA Action. A great tradition. Christmas Day basketball. Here. On 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And Barnes sends it back. It's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Carlos Arroyo. He's checked in for the Heat.
Carlos Arroyo.
Los Angeles on D. 7-point differential. To the inside. Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Bosh is so good at setting screens and rolling with purpose. He's got quick feet and tremendous agility.
And here's Crawford. He had 22 points in the win against Milwaukee. Takes it inside. Novak misses.
And not allowing the shooter even even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just 5 to shoot. Crawford outside. Over Arroyo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Artest, he's checked in for the Lakers. Heat also with the sub. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Carlos Arroyo. Here's Bosch, and Chris Bosch with the slam.
With everything that Bosch can do, he can put together quite a stat sheet.
It's Beasley on the wing. Feeds to Gasol. It's stolen by Haslam. To the paint. Here's Bosch, and there's another one for the Heat.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Crawford. He takes it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Crawford. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Down low, knocks it loose, and stolen by Chalmers. And it's Miller in the corner. Here's Haslam, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Heat have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Barnes, he's checked in for Steve Novak. GA, this a tough one. Last year's Finals MVP, Kobe Bryant. Last year's regular season MVP, LeBron James. Who would you rather have?
Come on, you're really putting me on the spot here. Right now, I mean, Kobe has 5 rings, so LeBron still has to prove he can win a title. I think he will, but we've got to give Bron some time.
Crawford, no luck. Here's Miami now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Miller finds Chalmers. Jones, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Boy, just a simple feed that time by Mario Chalmers finding the open man.
Crawford with the ball. Gasol, a screen on Chalmers. Outside for Artest. It's Beasley on the wing. Gasol setting the pick for Beasley. Back to Artest. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they... I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at the Cobra, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And the Lakers making a change here. Brooks checked in. Well, a chance to check out some stats for LeBron James.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's the Cobra. Passes it to Artest. Brooks with a screen on Chalmers. The Cobra passes to Gasol. Inside. Here's the Cobra. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The Lakers second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
LeBron's checked in for Jones. Chalmers scanning the floor. There's the pass to James. Kicks it to Haslam. On the wing, James. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is a an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And Chalmers kicks to Haslam. Haslam a screen on Crawford. Here's Wayne to the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford.
And they are third in opponent scoring. You know what that means. They're playing tough, inspired defense, challenging every possession.
And I did want to bring up their field goal percentage again, Greg. You can't have good shooting without good ball movements. And they've been terrific in that regard. Wade passes to Chalmers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
This team really relies on Chalmers knocking down threes, spacing the floor. That's where he really brings some value.
Here's the Cobra. Artest on the wing. He feeds it to Brooks. Crawford outside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
James Jones, who's checked in for Miami. And finished off by LeBron.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's the Cobra. Brooks with a screen on Chalmers. The Cobra passes to Brooks, and there's the call on That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Clock at 6. Crawford passes to Brooks. It's stolen by Haslam.
And continuing to cough it up here, the TO's threatening to cost these guys the game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down, even if it's a tough shot. Any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Beasley's checked in for Los Angeles. Kobe comes in for Jamal Crawford.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for LeBron James. He's averaging 30 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
James against Beasley. Jones sets the pick for Wade. To the middle. Here's Haslam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game. Now Kobe. 12 points for him. Beasley with a screen on Wade. Bryant inside. Wade is covering, and it's Kobe missing, and it's Wade penetrating. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to the Cobra. Fires from way outside. Miami grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
LeBron passes to Haslam.
Well, I tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
Shooting for Miami.
First free throw is good. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Haslam hits both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
That'll be a 5-second call.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
And Miami making a change here. Ilgauskas is checked in. And here is Brooks. Hasn't made one yet.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Miami's gone 2. Of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. To the paint. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And the turnover total is staggering. And this staff cannot be happy.
Not at all, guys. I mean, all these mistakes and miscues have really hamstrung their effort.
Here's James. Last game with 30 points. Got that one up quick. James has got 6 in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Heat ball.
Ilgauskas a screen on our test. Ilgauskas, good. Ilgauskas has got 12 points in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Ilgauskas a screen on our test. James dishes to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play. James is excellent at that.
That'll be a 5-second call. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Number 1, Kobe Bryant. LeBron James 3rd.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Bosch sets the pick for Wade. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist here tonight. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Bush. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. And it's put back up and in by Wade.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
.59 seconds left in the first half. James. It's rebounded by Bryant. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Miami. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And right now for Miami, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team.
James finds Wade.
In the first quarter, I thought he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
For Miami, Dwayne Wade, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Way too careless this quarter. So sloppy with the pumpkin. Tighten that thing up.
And a wide open look for James. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ilgauskas a screen on Artest. Down low. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Yeah, the big man is just dominating right now. Ilgauskas plays hard, physical basketball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's now his 5th turnover of the game. Got to squeeze that orange.
Substitution on the court.
Here's LeBron. The Lakers with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half.
Well, I tell you what, Kobe gets after it defensively now. Desire and determination on full display. He wants to shut folks down.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Miami ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Bosch finds James. Banked in off the glass. James has got 12 in the game.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Wade. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Outside, James. Passed away. To the inside. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And the awareness on display there. Wade has a great understanding of when to be in attack mode and when to facilitate.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
inside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Wade's got 20.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The 3 from Chalmers. A rebound by the Lakers. Bryant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
6 points given away on miscues. They can't afford many more if they're going to cut into this lead.
And here's Bosh bringing it up for the Miami Heat. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And he comes up with the deuce. 22 points for Dwayne Wade.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
That'll be a 5-second call. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Lakers 2nd, the Heat in 5th.
What a run it's been for both these clubs in terms of their rebounding. 2 physical teams on a collision course here tonight.
90 seconds now into the second half. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Heat have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Mario Chalmers at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
You know, Chalmers can certainly be a playmaker, but he doesn't need the ball in his hands to make an impact. He's a solid defender and a really good spot-up shooter.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Wade kicks to James. Jacks up a 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Bosh finds James. Ryan against Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
That'll be a 5-second call.
4 big mistakes in just this quarter. Coach might need to sit him down and let him watch for a little bit.
Here's Chalmers. 8 points for him. LeBron James on the wing. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Not sure which it's been since halftime. Either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has just turned up.
Bosh, a screen on Artest. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 17 now.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 2 points, that one goes. 16 points for Chris Bosh.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling that.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Chalmers outside. Lobbed up there for Wade.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Down low. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Wade's got 10 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Boss, post. Here's James. A rebound by the Lakers. Now here's Odom. He has 5. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And here's Bosch bringing it up for the Miami Heat. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Wade. Three-pointer. Keeps it alive. And Bosch able to finish. Bosch has got 18 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And let's take a look at Mario Chalmers. Some stats on him. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 5 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
And they're able to recover.
And you almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
That's his second.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Take a break.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
He hits both from the stripe. That'll be a 5-second call.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for the Cobra. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. The pass to Wade. Bosch kicks to Chalmers. Lob pass to Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And Clark, last season, some contentious contract negotiations between the NBA and its officials. Nice to have things settled, isn't it?
Always good to have labor peace, Kevin. Yeah, the collective bargaining agreement is set to expire after this season, so we got to take a pause and hold our breath. Could be another tense summer coming up.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Chris Bosch taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
No good on the second free throw.
Bosch, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Number 5 is Dwayne Wade.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
To the middle, here's Ilgauskas. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And when I look at the Lakers, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Wade against Bryant. Wade passes to LeBron. Bosch, a screen on Artest. Yep, that one goes in there. 19 points for LeBron.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time. Cheer on your Wicker Girls dance team. Let's go.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Off the inbound, and there's another one for the Heat.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Here's Chalmers. 8 points for him. Wade outside. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
That'll be a 5-second call. Beasley's checked in for our test.
Miami ball. Substitution on the court.
Haslam against Odom.
Miller.
Haslam up top. 7 points in the game. Can't cash in from close range. Kobe with it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Juwan Howard's checked in for Anthony. Here's Haslam. He averages about 5 points a game. Got it from 16 feet. Haslam's got 9.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Joel Anthony's checked in for Howard.
Number 50, Joel Anthony.
Jones, the pass to Haslam. Pass to Miller. The 3. Odom grabs the board. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Kobe Bryant? And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Bucket is good. Haslam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for him.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Pass to Miller. Puts up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. 6 points for him.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Miami ball.
Jones, the pass to Haslam. Wide open look. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Miami ball.
Miami's on 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. On the wing, Jones. Anthony sets the pick for Jones. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Miami.
Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. And you look at the Cobra, one of the league's best, third in steals.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Miller outside to the inside. Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Heat ball.
Jones against Beasley. Wide open. Here's Anthony, and Haslam has it in the corner. Second shot opportunity. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And Haslam continues to get it done from the mid-range. A superb role player and a terrific leader.
That'll be a 5-second call. And Los Angeles with some changes. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Odom. And it's Crawford in for the Cobra.
Jamal Crawford.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Paul Gasol.
Third team foul. At the line for the Heat, Anthony, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Anthony. The Lakers making a switch here. Brooks checked in. And both free throws good for Anthony. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Now Haslam, 13 points in the game. Miller with a wide open look. The Lakers with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Miami has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Good ball movement here by Miami. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Miami ball.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Jones looking for an opening. Haslam dishes to Miller. House kicks to Miller. Passes to Jones. Anthony with the screen on Beasley. Jones for three. The Lakers with the rebound. Brooks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The Cobra is checked in for the Lakers.
For your Lakers, number three.
Miami's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Miami ball.
A minute 20 left in the third. Jones kicks to Anthony. And the pass to Haslam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
At the line for the Heat, Udonis Haslam. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Haslam. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here is Brooks. Scoreless thus far. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Miami. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And they're also first in free throw shooting. Unmatchable talent and confidence at the line. What a coach's dream.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. Ron Artest, he's checked in for Steve Novak. And it's good, 2 points. House has got his first points of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Off the inbound, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here is Haslam. 14 points for him. There's Miller with the 3. Brooks grabs the board.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Heat ball.
Miami's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Miami ball.
Off the inbound pass. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That is nice execution on that inbounds play. That's got to make the coach happy.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Heat ball.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Beasley with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Heat ball.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
House the pass to Miller. Anthony with the screen on Artest. That one drops for him. Jones has got his second basket of the night. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Miami ball.
With one on the clock.
You know, Artest well known for his defense. Really gritty, strong, doesn't give up an inch, really makes his opponent work.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Miami. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by House. House has got assist number 8 now on the night.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And Clark, this summer, the 1960 and 1992 U.S. men's basketball teams both inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Both teams were undefeated, winning by over 42 points on average. But the world is starting to catch up after some disastrous finishes. Nice to see the U.S. back on track with 2 straight gold medals in Beijing and Turkey.
For 3, the Lakers with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Michael Beasley. Heat also with a sub. Howard's checked in. And Miami shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Pass to Miller. Howard with the screen on Crawford. And Howard with the stuff.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Screen by Howard. Miller dishes to Howard. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 6 assists here tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Offensive rebound. Pass to House. Shoots the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
And it has hurt them, no doubt about it. 7 points yielded off turnovers this quarter alone.
Here's Haslam. Novak grabs the board. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And 3 turnovers in the fourth. He's not making things any easier for his team.
Yeah, I think he's got some making up to do for all these miscues, and hopefully he does that. But priority one is being smart about how you play.
Miller with the ball. And Crawford picks him up defensively.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
Miller.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes it to Haslam. Now here is Miller. Here's House. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 9th assist in the game now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And they've got a lot of ground to make up, and it's hard to do if you continue to struggle offensively.
That's 11 points for the other team off turnovers. That's a real hard thing to overcome.
Here's Haslam. And a miss there off the inbound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Yeah, another costly turnover. That's number 4 here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a lot of possessions left on the table, and he's been the main culprit. Squeeze that orange, young fella.
The shake. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And the Lakers making a change here. Odom's checked in.
Your Lakers, number 7, Lamar Odom.
And it's Miami's ball. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Down low, here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Tremendous feed there from Miller. Great awareness.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. The Heat making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
For the Heat, number 50, Joel Anthony.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jones finds Miller. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Miami ball. Shooting for Miami. House. 1 shot.
One shot.
Free throw drops for House. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And these turnovers he's committing are just killing his team.
Yeah, and that was a raggedy quarter of basketball for him. That's the only way I can say it. He's hurting more than he's helping them right now.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Gasol comes in for Brooks. And Kobe is subbed in for the Cobra.
Kobe Bryant.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Haslem. Top of the key. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. And Haslem kicks to House. There's the dish to Haslem. Miller, the pass to Anthony. Back to Miller. Pass to Haslem. Just 4 to shoot. Teardrop shot, and that one's good. House has got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Miami ball.
Miller surveying the floor. Shot from the wing. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
That'll be a 5-second call. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Lakers.
Miami ball. Coming onto the floor for your Lakers. Number 9. Matt Barnes.
Miami with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
At the line for the Heat, House. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Out to the right wing. Barnes against Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Connects. The jumper drops.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Here is House, 18 feet out, and it's Miami with another.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Miami ball.
Here's Haslam, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lamar Odom picks one up.
His second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Udonis Haslem, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Cobra is checked in for Matt Barnes. And he can't hit the second. Now Odom. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Miami ball.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Miller kicks to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jones from outside. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The Lakers making a switch here. Artest is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Stackhouse, he's checked in for Joel Anthony. Pass to House. Back to Stackhouse. To the paint. Here's Haslam. Gasol with the defensive effort.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Juan Howard's checked in for Miami.
Heat substitution, number 5. Juwan Howard.
Miami's on 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Miller outside. Ball's knocked loose. It's House outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bryant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Heat ball.
Miami controlling the game. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Miller outside. Drills it from outside. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Miami ball.
him up, Haslam. Don't let Mike shoot it.
Puts it up off the inbound. The Lakers with the rebound. And here is Gasol. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And so here is Miami. House. And another basket for Miami.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Miami ball.
Here is House. Now here's Jones. He kicks it to Haslam. Back to Jones. Haslam, a screen on Artest. Jones drives in. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Miami ball.
It's Miller on the wing, guarded by Kobe. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Heat ball.
One shot.
Shooting for Miami. House. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw drops for House. Rejected by Gasol.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his reach to get the block.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Miami ball.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Jones for 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Passes it to Haslam. The Cobra with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Miami ball.
Miami's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. House, the pass to Jones. And here's Miller outside, and Odom pulls it down. Odom's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Carlos Arroyo, he's checked in for Eddie House.
Number 8, Carlos Arroyo.
Miami controlling the game. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Haslam kicks to Arroyo. There's the pass to Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bryant with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Miami ball.
And Miami shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Miami.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against the Lakers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Dwayne Wade.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it to Arroyo. Back to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good. Here's the Cobra. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Miami ball.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Arroyo. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Miami ball.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Heat ball. At the line for the Heat, Jones. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. Now Arroyo. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.